What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Game Changers Network. I'm your host, Fabrice. This is
Daniel Montoya
with Monument Realty, and we are the Game Changers Network. You too can become a game changer.
with
First
your
of
blue
all,
shades.
with my blue shades, y'all see how I look.
You see how you look, man.
Look,
it's
just too
ricochet.
fly, bro.
You at least got to clean them.
They clean.
I keep them clean though.
No, they're
Hey,
not.
but we're gonna get back to old classic first episode Game Changer. So Brandon, give me my theme music.
Ooh,
I love this beat, bro. Where
bring
you
it
get
back.
this beat from?
Sure. Hey, hold up on a Thursday. This is golf.
Did we?
Oh,
And I
I'm
beat
Rick
you.
Ross. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
2 birdies.
Yeah, you did get 2 birdies.
2 birds.
I got a par though.
I got 2
I got a par though.
birds.
Dude, I was balling like crazy today.
You were.
Until
You were
I
actually
wasn't.
hitting real good.
I know. I was like,
Till the
bro,
back nine.
Till
Back
the back
nine.
nine.
Oh
Bro, I
my
was
gosh.
tired. I ain't gonna lie, I was tired. I was hooping this morning. Let me tell you something. All right,
Yes.
I'm a cold hooper.
Yeah.
Just not this week.
Did
Bro.
you say you're a Cooper?
Cold hooper.
Cold Hooper.
Yeah, just not this week, bro.
Cooper.
I missed an open lay. All of that. Horrible week. But it's cool though. I'm gonna get back into it. But we're gonna get back into the main show. So, what's happening with your week this week?
Bro.
Actually, before we
Busy.
even get there,
What?
I want to thank the people watching
Thank you guys.
for everything that y'all doing.
Yes.
The episode with Kayla and especially the episode with Tanya went really well. So we want to thank y'all for watching, subscribing, all of that. We
yeah.
would not be able to do this without y'all, like whatsoever. So celebratory Topo Chico drink.
Topo Chico.
Topo Chico. We're not sponsored by Topo Chico, but hey, Topo Chico. Si tú quieres, tú puedes.
See, whatever he said.
Bro, my Spanish is on God mode.
So was mine.
¿Qué pasó?
Nada way.
Pinche mamón. Anyway.
You just say that on the podcast?
I did.
Bro? Oh my goodness. I ain't saying another word. I'm done.
Anyways.
You're gonna have to talk by yourself the whole podcast. I'm
Well,
done.
what happened? What happened this week with you?
Bro, it's been busy.
Is it really?
Exciting news
Mm-hmm.
for those of you that don't know. That those of you that follow this, y'all get the first scoop, first intake. My wife got pretty much finished with all of her real estate classes. Congratulations, wifey. And she's got to take her national and state test next week. So we're prepping her this week for that. And
She feel
Bro.
confident?
oh yeah, she's confident. It's
She's-
just been
She's a dog, so I'm
Yeah.
sure she got it.
it's just been a week.
Yeah.
It has been a week.
Oh, because the kids were in your hands while she was gone.
Yes. So I've been trying to do daddy duty and realtor duty and trying to keep my wife on pace duty.
That's hey, you doing
It's been
well.
it's been a week.
Been a week. That's good though. I ain't got no wife. I ain't got no kids. It's been a week for me too. Lots of clientele work. Lots of meeting people. Lots of photo shoots.
Yeah.
I'm actually heading out to Houston this weekend for 4th of July.
There we go.
I might not come back the same. That's Houston. And then on top of that,
He's gonna come back with Blu-ray bands
probably
on the cast.
sure. And then I will be leaving again next Monday for that Point Aransas trip. I'm so excited we're going on that.
I'm so excited too.
Dude, I've never,
By the way, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up,
Hold up.
because we have a vlog supposed to be coming out since 2 weeks ago. I just want to let everybody know we have this awesome golf vlog that's coming out with me, Fabrice, and X-Man, or Agent X. He's one of my other realtors. I
on.
chipped in a bird, and
on.
you still ain't got me that
He's
video
lying.
clip.
We got 2 vlog videos that I still have to go edit. So y'all might get that not this week, but the next week.
You can't keep pushing them off, bro.
No, I have to drop the first one and then do the second one.
It's gonna be hilarious.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Y'all need to watch
The
it.
first one was hilarious. They're gonna make fun of my hoochie daddy shorts, my hoochie mama shorts.
Yeah, hoochie daddy.
No,
That's
my
what I'm
hoochie mama, my 360 hoochie shorts.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, getting them on 360 degrees around the world.
You're gonna go viral with your shorts, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. I always go viral with my shorts. Gripping.
So our biggest, we're gonna call them Cougar shorts.
Oh yeah.
We should just make a clothing brand called Cougar.
Cougar shorts.
Cougar clothing. Cougar clothing, and just all tight like. What's up, Cougars?
We should be Birdie Boys and Cougar shorts.
Brody,
Birdie Boys.
Birdie boys,
Cougar
and Cougar shorts. I'm down. Let's do it. Trademark. Let's do it. Underlay.
Go ahead. So, what's your main goal for this week?
Main goal: survive.
It's been that much of a week?
I'm trying to tell you.
Damn.
Hey, let me just explain something real
listening.
quick. I got 4 kids.
4.
So Luca is still. So Luca, my third. So I got baby Brinley, which still is on a bottle.
Daughter, his
I
first
got
daughter.
Luca, 2 years old. I got Jonah, 4. I got Damien, 6.
Yep.
Damien has his football practice. He does off-season training in the summer. And then he's got swim lessons, 5:30. So he's got his football stuff at 1 o'clock, the other stuff at 5:30, the swim lessons at 5:30. Jonah has swim lessons with him at 5:30. Luca, I got to take him to school at 8. I got to pick him up at 2:15. So, like, everything has to be
on par. You can't be messing up, boy.
Yeah. But truthfully, I messed up a couple times.
Right. But now that Kelsey's back, though.
Yeah, it's back on track.
You ever, first of all, let's get into this. I guess this podcast will be about women. You ever realize the power of a woman? Your brain is probably so much at ease when she gets back.
Oh, yeah.
She gets to breastfeed the baby. Now the baby can shut up. You know, the kids got
Yeah,
mama.
I can do what I need to do. That's what I love about today. See?
Hey.
And the first day she's back full time, mommy, we went golfing this morning. Thank the Lord.
Oh, yeah.
It was bad windy, bro. It was like 40 mile an hour.
Dude, it was
winds
crazy.
today.
I was still hitting, though.
It was a crazy day of golf.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy Adrian, shout out Adrian. Shout out. Him and little Caleb came and played with us today.
It was dope.
It was pretty dope, bro.
No,
It was nice.
women are so powerful in that same sense because, I mean, it might be nice because I ain't got no chick, but
It might be
it might be
nice.
nice. But I always get that sense of like, not urgency, that sense of like freedom when you get a woman. Like when you get an actual girl, your brain's so much at ease because you can rely on somebody.
How do you know that? You ain't got a woman.
I do.
Brandon knows more about that than you
Yeah,
do.
you probably do. And your girl like, damn.
Brandon, where your girl from? Lubbock?
She's from here,
From here, but she moved to Lubbock. Yeah.
Bro, you mow lawns.
That man is on FaceTime 24/7.
Bro, you mow lawns. I run a business and I ain't got no chick. I ain't start mowing the lawn.
You do.
You been taking your shirt off?
He be in them hoochie daddy shorts.
You be in them hoochie days shorts mowing the lawn.
Cougar.
Oh, dude, no.
Cougar hunter. That's what. Hey, cougar hunter.
Cougar hunters.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Found it.
In Titleist and Callaways.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cougar hunters. But yeah, I think it's one of those cool things. It's like, it's so powerful when you appreciate them, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those, I don't know. It's been a great week for me though,
Yeah.
in terms of like business and mental. I'm very sore. My body's very tired, fatigued. My mental's very fatigued too, but I am holding on pretty strong.
Yeah.
Like I'm on the verge of falling asleep right now.
Yeah.
But like you see, my energy's still like boom,
Wake up.
boom, like it's coming out. So like,
Wake up.
I'm up, bro. I'm up, bro. I'm up. So yeah,
Hey, I need to make this a clip because I got blood tested for my testosterone yesterday.
testosterone balls.
So my levels are 338, but I'm not sure if that's. They said it was kind of low.
You said that's low.
That's low.
That's
Where's it
low.
supposed to be at? Because I have no
Where's it
idea.
supposed to be at?
I didn't get it from a doctor. I
Look
just
up
went.
what's
I
the
just went and got it done.
What's the normal testosterone level?
I think it's a
You know what
600.
that makes you, bro? When
A female.
When I cheek out,
I'm just
bro.
gonna go to sleep right now.
You said females go to sleep on site?
That's it.
No, dude. Females are funny. Dude.
So now that I know that,
Uh-huh.
now that I know that my test is low, because I've been feeling the type of way since about
A type of way?
January.
A type of way, yo, is mad. What do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that?
What do you mean by that, fam?
I feel like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's a man thing.
A type of way.
I've been feeling the type of way since about January.
What was it?
Average. 300 to 1,000. Is average.
My God.
So 1,000's high level.
You barely made the
I'm barely
cut
making the
of a
cut.
man.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
But it's since January it's been kind of like I don't know how to explain it.
I'm sorry. No, hold on.
Are we gonna do this for Bobby Lee? Why?
I'm gonna have my guys insert this meme, right? There's that meme of that guy with the glasses, like he's like as the Dragon Ball. You know how you can read somebody's power levels, right? So when you said you're at 300 to 1,000, I'm thinking of that meme where he's like, I can read y'all power level. Puts the glasses on. He's like, me, pussy, nigga. I'm dying, bro. I didn't mean to curse, but like it's hilarious. Cause that's you.
I hope he posts that. I hope he posts
Bro,
that.
we gotta post
You
that
gotta
clip
post that.
yo,
with
or
me with a
Demetro.
sad face with 338.
Beep, beep, beep. Pussy nigga.
and it's gonna have a testosterone level 338. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh man.
But seriously,
yeah.
whenever you get in the older ages, some guys it just naturally you lose it. You know, you lose some tests.
About that.
It's not like below average. Average is 300 to 1,000. So I mean, it's lower. If you were to put it in the middle, it's what 600, 700 mid.
750.
So I'm lower for sure. But I mean, I can tell you right now, I felt it compared to what I was last year. Like I feel it. I feel it.
You're still going hard as you're still doing the manly actions. I get you. You feel like it's in your decision making, or what do you think?
No, it's like in my just in me. I just know.
I'm gonna title this podcast episode "Daniel Contemplates His Low Testosterone Level."
I contemplate it, and I really want people's opinions to share what they would do with low test, if they would take supplements over the counter, if they would go to the doctor, ask for some. I'm serious, bro. Hey, wait till you get where I'm at. You're gonna watch this. You're gonna watch this back. I'm gonna. Hey, Fabrice about to go get his tested. I guarantee you about 342.
I bet you. So here's my thing. All right, let me tell you what happened. So I used to work out at Crunch with all the dogs, right? And I took a step back because what happened is I'd actually end up talking more than I'd work out. So I went to Mission Fitness. It's technically a rehab center, but it's like an older folk gym. I'm talking like 50 plus typically on average. You'll get the few youngins and whatever. 80% is like 70-year-old.
Yeah. Now, that's where you working out at?
That's what I was working out at. It was more quiet. It was more chill. They still had the good machines, but it wasn't that much of a variety. Think if you guys been to Crunch, it's like half of that. So I'm like, nah, I can't be up here. I need to push the environment, the consistency, the pressure. So I go back to Crunch, bro. Usually when I bench 2 plates. Yep. Bro, I couldn't even do a plate in a 35.
Why?
I was weak. I lost all my muscles. I wasn't gaining no difference. I was actually slacking. So I felt like you in that same sense. Because I'm in there, 6'6", strong. Look at my arms, right? Swole.
You want to know how I know
Hold on.
Because I stopped working out for like, what, 5 years, B? About 5 years. First day I come back and work out. What is that, 225s, 2 plates? First day I came back. I still got it, baby.
I feel bad for your wife if you make those noises.
No, I go...
Nah, see, like that turtle?
That turtle? Hey, put that turtle in there.
Put that turtle in there too. So I felt weak, bro. Like I'm walking around jacked, right? Everybody around me is like doing 2 plates. I can't even do 2. I'm over here struggling.
Yeah, you weak.
So now I'm gonna go back probably.
It's not a testosterone thing though. That's you just weak.
I'm just weak. I guess I'm just losing weight though.
No, you just weak.
But I felt
weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
But I felt like a female.
You are a female.
Okay.
You can't do 2 plates?
I can't do 2 plates.
Get your ass back to the gym.
I used to do 2 plates in a 25, but it's whatever. I still curl your girl though. Say what's up.
Only thing you curling that Topo Chico. And you can't beat me at golf. Dang, that's sad.
It's okay. I'm a newbie.
It's all right. Yeah.
Look how fast I caught up to you though. Trajectory wise, I'm on pace to beat you. Growth wise,
not even close.
It took you 2 years to get to where I'm at,
bro. It did not.
How long did it take you?
Like 4 months.
Boy, stop.
When I first got into golf, I was in Oldfield, so I only golf like once every 3 months. Yeah, put your shades in. I don't care.
Boy, stop.
And then once you start getting better, I'm still gonna whoop that ass.
All right, I guess
we're gonna find out. We're gonna a year from today. What's today? June what? 28th?
Yep. 29th.
29th. A year from today, when we back on this podcast and I'm shooting in 70s and you shooting 90s.
We'll see. Yeah. All right, we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
Catch me in basketball though.
Catch you in what?
I bet you won't.
In basketball?
I bet you won't.
I bet you I will.
I bet you won't.
Let's do a shootout. I can't beat you in the paint. You 6'9".
You don't need to beat me in the paint.
I'm 5'10".
I'll beat you in the paint, mid range, and in the arch. I'll beat you on half point. I'm Steph Curry.
Let's do it.
All right, bet. How much you want to put down?
Huh?
How much you want to put down?
I'll put down the same that you put down on golf for me.
How much I put down?
Whatever you want to put down.
All right, bet.
Bet, son. Vlogs. More vlogs to come.
More vlogs to come. Make sure you subscribe.
That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, that's that. But nah, man. I feel great now. I feel great. I'm actually in the search for a wife at the moment, which is great. At 23 years old, you got to look for a wife. So where are the baddies? That's weird. Isn't that crazy?
Did you say you got to find a wife right now?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, hear me out. So, beautiful love story. My dad and my mom met
at
when they were 20.
Dang.
But
Okay.
they married
23.
and had their first kid when they were 30.
30.
Yeah. They were
Took them 10 years?
Yeah, because they were in school. They're smart.
Okay.
They actually lived their lives before having a kid.
Yeah.
So right now, my parents are like in their 50s, right? And they look young. Black don't crack. Come on now, right? And
They in their 50s. I'd be living my best life now.
They got us. They got us. Like, they're chilling. And the beautiful
That's what
part
I'm saying. I'll
about
be
their
living life.
lives is
Be on a sailboat.
true. Doing the thing. And they're chilling. The beautiful part about their lives is the fact that they are witnessing our success. And as a parent, you know how that feels.
Oh, that feels great.
That feels great, right?
Feels so good.
My mom, every time I come home, I watch your show today. What were you talking about?
Yes.
What does it mean? I'm like, yes, mom. Keep watching.
Keep watching, please.
Yeah.
I love it.
And my dad too. So like,
Hey, hold on. Do you have family that works in Odessa at a little clinic in Odessa at the hospital?
mom,
Your mom works there?
Mhm.
There ain't no way.
Mhm.
What's her name?
Edith. You know my mom? There's no way.
Bruh.
Huh?
That was your mom? That was my dad's doctor?
Probably Edith.
Yeah, I was right across from the MRCH or whatever. It's like
Yeah,
this
no
little
way.
bitty
Yeah.
building right across the street from
What is your dad? What happened to your dad? If
He
my mom
was-
meets your dad, something happened.
his back was hurting,
Uh-huh.
and he needed to get lidocaine shots in his back because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
old, so he can't really do much.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they can do to supplement
So they had to first respond him?
No, they did a lidocaine shot.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do that.
Your mom don't do that?
Uh-uh.
What is she?
First responder?
Okay, it wasn't your mom.
Yeah, my mom then.
But the lady that was his doctor was African, and the accent was strong.
Could have been my mom. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
Is she tall?
My mom's tall?
Yeah.
My mom's 6 foot.
Yeah, she was a tall lady.
Could be.
Could have
Crazy.
been it could have been your mom.
Crazy.
Could've been your mom.
No, but yes, I'm looking for a wife. Let's go back.
Oh my
looking for a
gosh.
wife. And yes, so my parents were married for that long or dating for that long until they got married.
Yeah.
So however old their marriage is, however old I am, which is beautiful. So 23. Now, I'm trying to do the same.
Yeah.
Because what I'm realizing is I don't want to go out there and be 30 and start looking for a wife when I'm 30. Because then, you know what I'm saying? Looking for a wife when I'm 30. Because then there's something like, oh, he got money. And then they come to 23-year-olds. Like, oh, I want a guy who's stable. He's 30, he's going to pay me whatever. Sugar daddy, haha.
They're doing that now.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Got you.
I don't want that. You want to build with your wife now, understand that human now, so you can spend eternity with that person later.
Okay, age group. Where you at? What are you trying to find?
I've always dated women that are
Older?
older than me. Yeah.
So you're trying to find a lady in her 30s?
No, but like
Cougar daddy.
Cougar- I have been. I'm not gonna lie, I have been. But
Cougar.
I think that 25, 20, even a 23-year-old that's like business minded is perfect. 25, 27 is usually more so because I'm just mentally, maturely older.
Right.
So 27 is probably around the ballpark.
Okay.
Like my ex that I dated back in the day, she's 25 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's
Not
where
shabby.
that's just where my headspace is.
Not shabby. Not shabby.
Because if when I date younger, I'm like, I don't like you. Yeah, no, I don't like you. I never not like you.
So this is for the old heads out there.
Okay.
You talk about dating. I'm going to talk about something else that's on my mind right this minute.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm coaching youth sports this year. This is going to be my, I think, 10th year ever coaching. This is how old I am, bro. 10 years I've coached youth football or youth sports. I coach my nephew, the one that's back here doing the little studio stuff back here. I coach both of them from when they were 6 all the way up till they were 12. I retired for about a year, and then my kids are playing sports now. So now I'm coaching them. So it's been one of those like nonstop doing something. And now that my kids are in it compared to what my nephews were in it, it's just a whole nother ballgame, bro.
bet.
I am like so invested in this. For those youth football coaches or anyone that's coaching youth, even assistants or whatever, you get what I'm talking about. But it's just, it consumes you, man. It's crazy.
It doesn't even have to be football. It could be dancing.
It could be anything, but like
golf, anything.
when you're invested in your kids' stuff, bro, it's like it's so invested. I can't tell you how much money I've already put into this dang program. And like dang, we start our first official practice next Monday. Official, our first official helmet practice next week. And I don't know. I have you coached a football team or anything ever?
No.
Or helped coach or anything?
Yeah, I've helped coach before. Yeah.
Yep. It's so rewarding of what you can teach youth
Right.
on a day-to-day basis in practice. One of the biggest things that I've learned from coaching from that level, from my nephews to now my kids, is that these kids really, really look up to you as a mentor, as a father figure that don't have fathers, or as a coach,
Yep.
Because that's what you are to them.
Yep.
So we had our Tuesday, we had it's the Andrews Mustangs YFL Youth Football League, and we had a pool party at our city pool here. And we rented it out from 7 to 9 o'clock, whatever. And I had a kid that is about Brandon's age. Brandon, how old are you? 16, 17?
What? You're 16?
Yeah, 16,
I'm
17.
mature, bro.
And last time I coached this kid was, 6 years ago? 6th grade, 5th grade.
Crazy.
And he's a senior this year.
Yeah.
His name's Leroy. And he came up to me. He's
Leroy?
like, yeah, he came up and he was like, "What's up, coach?" I'm like, "What's up, brother?" And dude had a mustache, had a beard on him. He's a grown man, right? And I remember him when he was a 6th grader.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He's a junior? Okay.
Okay.
But he's a junior, bro, but he's a grown man.
Okay.
And I didn't even know who he was when he first came up. He was like, "What's up, coach?" I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Leroy." I was like, "Leroy?
What the hell?
Boy," I say, "you done grown up on me."
That's a grown
Gave him a hug, everything. He's like, "Hey, man, thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for pushing me to be where I'm at today." He's on the varsity, bro. He'll be
That's
varsity.
love.
What is he, running back? Varsity running back?
Yeah, that's love.
Bro, varsity running back for Andrews, man. I coached that kid when I was 6th grade.
That means everything.
That means everything. And he ain't my kid. He ain't my family. He ain't nothing, bro.
Yeah.
He's a kid I coached back then. So, like the rewards that you get from just teaching these young men.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a responsible young man now, and it's just so rewarding. And that's one thing that I was kind of wanting to get across on this video. Like, if you're out there and you're coaching youth football and stuff, and there are ups and downs in coaching, 100%. Some days you just don't want to do it.
I get you.
Because parents really ruin it for you.
They
for
do.
us.
They
and
do.
it's not it's volunteer. I don't get paid to do none of this, right? It's all volunteer, and I do the best I can. Some coaches, probably shouldn't be coaching.
Yeah.
They're better off in sidelines, but I really put in the work. I put in the research. I look up plays. I look up formations. I look up defenses. I really put in the work to best these kids.
I get you.
And, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like the motivation, inspiration side of it. I try to be the best.
It means a lot.
Yeah, it means a lot to me.
Okay.
So
I have a very similar story, and
Tell me.
I love your story. So he's a dear friend of mine now. So the time is last year in January. Yes, last year in January, I'm in the gym in Crunch. I'm back in, on a regular schedule, and this kid walks up to me. He goes, "Hey, you're Fabrice, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Who are you?" "I'm Kevin. We went to high school together." I'm like, "Kevin? What the hell?" Mind you, Kevin was like this.
Yeah,
You look at Kevin now, bro, freaking swole, jacked, short little Asian.
Oh, man.
Bro, he not ling, he long, he big dog, he dogged. Pause, that sounds kind of weird, but he's a big dude, right? So anyway,
This man called him long.
Because he's swole as hell. Call him long, ding dong, whatever.
Long,
Anyway,
hey, Kevin.
racist.
Hey, Kevin, pause.
Pause,
Hey,
big pause.
hey.
Kevin comes up to me. He's like, "Dude, I need some marketing. I see you've been doing good and stuff like that. I've been following you for a while. I need stuff to do." I'm like, "Cool. I don't know if you can afford me, but whatever."
Try it.
I'm like, "Cool." He comes up with a package. I come up with a package. I'm like, "Bro." He's like, "Listen, man, all I got right now is everything I got is $1,000. I was like, "I can't do nothing what you want with $1,000.
Yeah.
But I'll help you. Whatever." I took the 1,000, I took the cut, whatever, and I helped him. Start filming, start editing, post a video.
Yep.
Go look at his Instagram. It's called Compound Aesthetics, 2.3 million views.
Hey.
1.2 million views.
Get it, Kevin.
Bro, Kevin is rolling. He's balling. And you can see the confidence gets built up.
Oh, yeah.
And then I start teaching them sales. And then we start hanging out every day.
Yeah.
So I understand you in that aspect because mentoring means a lot. Now Kevin's doing really well for himself.
Yep.
He moved out of his parents' house, and there was a moment where he was homeless and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
he's doing really well for himself. So that means that feeling is everything.
Oh, bro, I'm
for
telling
them.
you.
So like, I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
And I actually have my mom called me yesterday, and she was like, I have a kid here that he needs mentorship, and you are the only person I could think of. I was like, Mom, that means everything. 2, I don't know if I got time, but 3, I help the kid.
Yep.
So I'll meet with him tomorrow and kind of see what's up and see if, how I can help him. So
Yeah.
for y'all listening, it's very important. Like, it means a lot to somebody, just to put even just like an hour of time into somebody, kind of help them out. So, and same thing with you, football,
any kind of coaching,
Yeah.
any time you can put yourself in a position of leadership, and instill some, really good things into some of this youth. Cause and another thing, when I was doing youth, church, when I was, teaching kids in church and stuff, one of the biggest issues, bro, the biggest issues that we always discussed was daddy issues with men.
Yep. Lack of male figures in their lives.
Lack of male figures in their life, or the man didn't know how to be anything but what he was,
Right.
In Mexican culture. I mean, that's the thing, is like, we have this very disciplinary man figure, whoever this man figure is, and he's always working, and that's what he knows to do.
Right. That's all he knows to
That's
do.
all he knows. Yeah. And nothing bad against those guys. Like, you worked your butt off for us to be where we're at today, but there's not really any kind of like...
There's a cost, and the cost is your lack of presence around those when you're in the growing stage.
And that's when coaches, teachers, mentors, these leaders that, pastors, whoever, that's when those men or those, people come into your lives, and they can really change it for the better. And I'm glad that I was just a small part in Leroy's, journey. And hopefully that kid one day goes and play some D1 ball, goes to NFL, or does something crazy. Little kid from Andrews, man. I'm glad I was able to give you a little push.
Yeah, clearly it's not small. You were a big part of that kid.
Yeah.
So.
Well, even I'm saying, like, whether it was small or huge,
it might have been a small action to you, but it was huge.
Huge for him. Yeah. Which it was a couple seasons. I coached him a couple seasons.
That's huge. Yeah, that's cool.
And I coach my nephews too, but sometimes you give your people directions. Some people follow that direction. Some people just fall off a cliff.
Well, you gotta understand this. There are those who want it and those who won't. Right.
Yep.
One thing I learned for a fact is that when you can give the most. How do I say this? So you can clip this. The most valuable information will be way more valuable to somebody outside of your family than a family member, because a family member already has that pre-assumption of, or that pre-image of you. A person outside of your family or a stranger will take your advice more meaningfully because he doesn't have any pre-image of you or pre-assumption or creation of you. Like, for example, I'm a perfect example because I know a lot of people and a lot of people know me, right? But every person has a version of me that other people don't know.
Right.
For example, I have a version of me that no one knows. Like, people don't know that in my brain, when I think to myself, it's in French. I think in my brain in French. When I get mad, I'm cursing to myself in French.
In French?
In French. Don't say oui, oui. Do not say oui, oui.
You know me all too well, brother. You know me all too well.
Right? You know me as, I don't know what the image of me is like to you, but like, you have that.
I can't say it on the camera.
Why? What are you going to say?
You know what I'm going to say. I ain't going to say it.
You going to say the double words? Yeah, I thought so. An insider. And then, like, my Xbox boys know me as a different person. Like, that version of me that my Xbox friends knows, to put an image for you guys to correlate to, Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, okay? There's that version of me. You know what I'm saying? And then there's, like, the photographer, the professional side and all that stuff. So, like, and there's my brother, my parents. So, regardless, when somebody gives you an advice, usually take that advice for the raw words that are coming out, and then later on consider where those words come from. That's my key point there. Like, for example, if you came and told me, hold on, give me a second. If you came and told me something like, I think that you should organize your time, I will take those words literally.
Yep.
And then I consider, why did he tell me that? Maybe you're telling me that from experience because your time is unorganized,
right?
Or maybe because you see that I'm like, you have to consider where it's coming from,
right?
you know. But yeah, it's different. Like, for example, you can't tell that to your wife because then she already has an image of you. She's going to be like,
how you going to say for me to stay here when
when
and
you
don't stay
exactly.
here?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
got you.
that's my
Yep.
point.
I got you. Yep. Different strokes for different folks.
Different strokes for different folk. And my stroke is par.
My stroke is birdie. See what I'm saying?
Nice.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? But I'm glad that we're talking about that. But in better news, from 2 to 4 o'clock every single day, HTO has a happy hour. And my favorite drink over there is the wedding cake, a huge 52 ounce, beautiful, refreshing on these 112 degree hot, crazy summer days in the West Texas. Get you some HTO. HTO is a place to go.
Yeah. Our second sponsors for the show is I'm trying to drum rolls. CourseCareers.com. Listen, guys, Course Careers is your place to go for college courses, but not at the college course price. Listen, if you're trying to get into digital sales, IT, or digital marketing, make sure to go to CourseCareers.com. They got the courses for you for the low. Once you graduate those courses, you get a certificate, which you can use at any desired salary-paying jobs, which is probably the exact same as the one you would have got with your degree anyway. So head over to CourseCareers.com, and when you sign up, use the code FAB50, that's FAB50, and you'll get $50 off your first order. Now, back to the main episode.
Here we go.
Here we go, bro. You know?
Yep. So this is the awkward season in sports where everything is pretty much done except golf.
There's nothing to watch.
Well, there's baseball. You got baseball,
I
but
ain't
it's
watching that junk
I'm just telling you, baseball's not important until football season's about to start.
till never.
Hold up. You don't like baseball?
Nope.
At all?
Nope.
Okay. So we're just gonna keep this series right here with Daniel Montoya. No, baseball's pretty tight. You
It's
gotta.
pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
I
It
like
is boring. I'm not gonna lie. It's boring to watch on the TV.
Yeah.
So is golf sometimes. Depends if you're going for specific people. But yeah, right now it's a real because basketball and football are so hype, like playoffs and championship. And I don't really watch hockey. Do you watch hockey?
No.
I don't watch hockey
I'm
either.
not. You want to watch the Stanley Cup? Heck no.
But you watch soccer. I mean, same difference.
Soccer is the most fun sport in the world.
I'm just late,
Bro,
bro.
come on now. Come on now. Name a hockey player.
Name one. Dirk Nowitzki. It sounded right.
Name a soccer player.
Ronaldo.
Exactly.
Name
Yes.
name an NFL player.
Tom Brady.
You can name 7 right now off the top of your head.
Yep, Tom Brady.
NFL's. I'm just telling you.
I
NFL's.
got what's it called? Brain farts? What's it called? Deshaun Watson,
whatever.
Pat Mahomes, whatever.
So speaking of football, we're about to get into it. I'm about to start football season next week. So we're about to get started on the NFL draft, hopefully in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
You're about to get started on it with me. Bro, this football season, I'm telling you, we're going to have so many good clips coming up with this football season because I'm a huge Cowboys fan. And you can clip that. You can take that to the bank. I'm going to go for Dallas Cowboys every single week.
He's gonna get his
in the
heart broken
playoffs, in the Super Bowl.
Single week.
I can come in here. I got my Cowboy sombrero. Every time they win, I'm coming in that next week with that gent on my head. Boom.
So you think the Cowboys got it this year?
Bro, they there every year.
That's what they said. That's what you said. That's what you said for the last decade.
It don't matter. It's still going to be that way.
Dallas Cowboys, the biggest heartbreaks of the human race.
Yeah. Do you have a NFL team
No,
that you go for?
I'm about to now. I don't know.
Cowboys. There you go.
Okay.
Sold. Another huge event coming up for me, July 8th. I'm actually going to go meet Dak Prescott. So I'm going to have a little selfie with him. What's up?
Let me pull up. I'll vlog that
There you go.
for the Game Changers.
Let's do it. So we're going to go do that July 8th. That's Saturday, next Saturday.
Jesus.
So that's going to be awesome.
But we are working.
We are
Then
working
we got Puerto Rico right after.
right after that. So
Oh
I'm
my
driving back
gosh.
from Dallas that Sunday and
Just
then
to
going
drive the
to
next
drive
day.
Monday to Port Aransas.
Then we're coming back Thursday just to have a golf tournament on Friday.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's about to get busy.
What did I sign up for?
Yeah.
The thing is though, we work year round. People don't know that. We work year round.
It's pretty lit.
It's
I love
it's a great life. I
love it.
Did you watch that clip of us, the game? Go, you guys. Make sure you follow the Game Changers Network at the GC Network on Instagram. Of us basically saying, I was like making fun of like women when people that when they post, like they either complain about how they don't know what to post or all that stuff, and then you were like, I can tell that you only work with women. I was like, it's a great life I live. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Stupid.
Let me tell you something.
Golly, what are you doing?
I love working with women. Love.
I believe that.
However, I work too much and I'm so giving.
Yeah.
I give way more than I take or receive, which y'all can change that. But I give so much that when they ask for a mile, I'll give them a mile. The problem is when they ask for a mile, they'll ask for another too. And I end up giving it. And I'm just like, proud. Why do I keep doing that to myself?
What am I doing?
Because usually women are more picky and want something more precise. And there's nothing wrong with that, as you should. I think men should be pickier, but that's my predicament.
Are you just talking about women this whole podcast?
No, I'm not.
I'm trying to talk about Dallas Cowboys.
Nah, we don't need to hear about the Cowboys.
Everyone wants to hear about the Cowboys.
Oh my God.
So I'm just letting you know, Philly.
He said no.
Philadelphia Eagles, I'm telling you right now.
Who's on the Philadelphia Eagles?
0-2.
Who's on the Eagles?
They're in our division.
Who's on the
New York Giants, 0-2.
Who's on the Giants?
Redskins. Is it Redskins?
I don't know.
Washington team, 0-2.
Washington team.
Isn't that what they're called? Commanders,
Oh, that's
0-2
weird.
against Cowboys.
Okay.
Cowboys got
Who's on each team?
guaranteed 6 wins.
I know Pat Mahomes on the Chiefs.
What?
He's on the Chiefs?
He is on the Chiefs. You don't know who's on the Eagles just won the Super Bowl last year.
No, I don't
Oh
watch.
my gosh.
I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I was
Brandon-
busy making money.
Brandon, come over here and smack this man
I was
right
busy
here.
making bread, yo.
Anyway, Jalen Hurts. Everyone got this big hype like Jalen Hurts is the
Jalen
best
Hurts.
quarterback in the league.
I ain't gonna lie.
Dog.
I thought he was at the Steelers.
Huh?
I thought
Brandon, did you just say he is? Switch out with Ewok.
You say he's
Switch
better
out with
than
Ewok.
Kaepernick?
He is
He
not.
says he's better than Prescott.
Yeah, that's why he loses to Dak every year.
But here's the thing about Prescott, though.
Don't you dare.
I'm not gonna say anything about Prescott. 'Cause
Don't you dare.
I might meet him. So, I don't even watch football. So I
Don't you dare.
Nah, Prescott's a dog.
Dak Prescott's my brother.
Is he?
He don't know it yet.
You know it?
He's about to meet his brother.
Be your brother.
He's gonna meet his brother.
Okay.
Here in about a week.
I'm gonna be so. You're gonna be so.
Which you don't
Hold
really
on,
know.
Hold on.
Okay.
You're
What?
gonna be so mad when we meet Prescott.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna be like, "Damn, who's this short dude next to you?"
Who, me?
To me.
Oh, to you?
Mhm.
He's gonna look at you and be like, pass.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look down on him.
On Dak Prescott?
I'm taller.
You probably are, yeah.
He's 6'3", right?
Yeah. He's about 6'3".
Tough.
Tough.
I should play for the Cowboys.
You should.
I should. I'm gonna be a quarterback.
Too late. Anyway,
I'm gonna
so
be
the
a quarterback.
Cowboys.
I'm gonna be
Hey,
a
we
nickel.
gotta know. We gotta know. Let's do a prediction real quick.
Lord.
Brandon, pull up the Cowboys schedule, and then we'll clip this. We'll clip this out. We'll make a little clip on this. All right.
Sure.
Me and you. He's gonna say who it's gonna be, right? Who we're playing against. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say week 1, Cowboys versus blank, and then I'm gonna predict. You're gonna predict.
Okay, but I don't know teams.
It don't matter. Just say what you think.
I'm gonna
Just
go
off
all
the
out.
just off the name. All
I'm
right.
just gonna say some
Let's go.
stuff,
B.
right?
Pull it up.
Listen, guys, before we start, I don't watch football. I have no discernment on football. I'm about to watch it this season and learn it this season. I know all the rules of the sport. I'll play the sport.
Hey,
but I don't watch
who's
it.
your who's the new editor? That dude is fire, bro.
Demetrio?
I like him.
I love him.
I like
I like
his
Demetrio,
edits.
Yeah.
But once you get
With
this
the
clip, bro.
music?
Yeah, with the music. Hey, and if you can put the Cowboy schedule on like top left or right whenever we're going through this, and then we're gonna put a dub and an L.
All right, go ahead. Start.
You ready, B? Yeah. Let's go. Cowboys versus Giants, week 1. Cowboys dub.
Who's on the Giants?
Nobody.
Cowboys.
Jones, Daniel Jones, and Saquon Barkley, which is like
Saquon's pretty good.
he's pretty good. Jones and you know what's crazy? Jones and Jalen Hurts have the same QBR rating.
What's that? Quarterback rating?
Yes.
Okay. He's on the wrong team.
Jones, yeah. And Saquon Barkley's a dog.
I know Saquon's raw. I got Cowboys.
But Cowboys, dub.
Okay,
You got
that's
dub?
Yep.
Okay, next.
Cowboys
Week 2,
lost.
Jets versus Cowboys.
Cowboys L.
Aaron Rodgers went to the Jets.
Cowboys L.
Cowboys, dub. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers with Green Bay would have been a dub to Green Bay, right? But now that he's with the
Where he used to play though?
The Jets? No, he's always played for Green Bay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but he's with the Jets now.
Oh, okay.
Aaron Rodgers went to the Jets.
Okay.
So Cowboys are finally going to get that dub that they've always wanted and needed from Aaron Rodgers.
Cap.
I say dub.
Cap, they're going to lose. That's New York.
Lose? Okay.
That's New York.
Week 3. Cowboys dub.
Who's the Cardinals?
Cowboys versus Cardinals.
Who's the Cardinals?
Week 3, dub.
Who's the Cardinals?
Kyler Murray,
Who's that?
quarterback, shorty. He's like
I ain't heard
6
of him.
foot,
Cowboys
5'11".
That's 6 foot 5'11".
And then they lost their what's a receiver named Hopkins.
Oh yeah,
They lost
Cowboys
Hopkins.
stuff. And Hopkins going to the Ravens.
I have no idea where he's going.
He's on Tennessee now. Interesting.
He went to Tennessee. So
Okay.
Arizona
Week
lost.
4. Week 4.
Dallas Cowboys going to win. Week 4. Patriots versus Cowboys. Another dub.
I got the Los Angeles Clippers.
What?
I got. You know what? I'm gonna go wild on this one. I'm gonna say the Cowboys are gonna show. I got the Patriots.
You got the Patriots on that week? Okay, so I got 4-0. You've got 2-2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next week, week 5.
Cowboys versus 49ers.
Cowboys see this one's
That's
for
49ers.
me.
That's
this
not
one's
even
tough
a question,
for me.
though.
This one's tough for me.
No, it's not.
Okay? No, it really is tough for me because
I know
San Francisco kicked us out of the playoffs the last 2 years.
We know.
Okay,
That's why y'all cried.
but we did not have what we have this season coming into the season,
Which is?
so our defense is stacked, and now we have a wide receiver
Don't matter.
core that is freaking undeniably
Y'all said the same
salty.
thing for the past decades, and y'all ain't won none. America's team.
A couple of years.
Yeah, America's
so Dak
bench
Prescott
team.
gets hurt, and then we get Zeke hurt, and like there's always injuries that
You don't
keep us
gotta
from going.
explain, bro.
It is what it is. But a full healthy team this year with the Cowboys, we're dominating San Francisco.
I'm gonna watch.
So if everyone's healthy, week 5, dub.
Bet. Okay. Next.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
I got the
Mark my
49ers.
words. But
I got the 49ers smoking the Cowboys.
got the Cowboys winning that one. Okay,
Barely.
next. Barely. Cowboys where at? Is it in Dallas or in
Chargers. Is that what's that quarterback?
San Diego?
Big neck.
Herbert. Justin Herbert.
Is it him?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
He's salty. Is it in California or is it in Dallas? SoFi. It's in Dallas. They win. Cowboys win. Where do they play in San Francisco? Do they play in San Francisco or in Dallas? Okay, I'm taking that back. Okay, Cowboys lose to 49ers. They win against the Chargers.
They lose against the Chargers.
Yep. So I got them losing one game so
I
far.
got them losing both.
You got them losing both?
They're
3 and 3?
3-3.
Okay, I got them 5-1. Okay, next. Rams. Where at? They got LA
I got
3
Cowboys
weeks
on
in a
the
row.
Rams.
Okay, they
I got
win that.
Cowboys.
Cowboys win. LA.
Cowboys can't lose 2 games back to back.
They
or
can,
3
but they ain't
games
going to.
Yeah.
Can,
You
but
said
they
they can.
But they ain't going to.
Oh, then why you got them 5-1? They're going to.
6-1.
Tough.
I got them losing to one of the Los Angeles teams.
Garbage.
One of the California teams they're gonna lose to.
Go ahead. This is boring.
This is not boring. Come on.
Hit me. All right.
Week 8. We're at
Eagles. What's the Eagles? What city?
that's in Philly.
Philly.
I think Cowboys spank them.
Who's on the Eagles?
They just went to the Super Bowl last year.
I didn't watch it.
They won it? They did not win
That's
it.
how, bro. That's
About
how.
to say, bro. No, they did not.
That's crazy.
Patrick Mahomes won another
He
one.
won another one. That's how busy I've been.
Okay, so you don't care?
No,
Well, then don't care. Then I'll go ahead and I'll predict it because
I'm
Fabrice
gonna
is being
learn.
salty. Take a nap.
Salty.
Take a nap.
Salty.
I'll go ahead.
I don't
and finish.
even know the teams.
I'll finish this one out.
All right, go ahead,
I'll
finish
finish
it
this one. Okay, what's the next week? Dub.
Giants
Cowboys
versus
win.
Cowboys?
Cowboys
Okay.
win. Hey, do you have it just on me or you had it on Fabrice too? Just put it on me because Fabrice ain't even playing this game.
What you mean?
Fabrice don't even know nobody.
I got good inputs.
All right.
Put the camera on me. I got good inputs. Look.
All right,
I
put it
am
on both then. Let's go.
Putting the ting on the ting. I got good inputs.
Okay, next week.
Week 10, Cowboys versus Panthers.
That's a dub. Easy
Panthers
dub.
winning. Easy.
Okay, whatever.
Who's on
Okay,
the
go
Panthers?
to the next week.
Who's on the Panthers?
Nobody. Go. Next.
Oh, for real? Damn, Cowboys. All right, cool.
Week 11, Commanders versus Cowboys.
Dub. Okay.
Commanders. They just changed their name. When you change your name, you always go up in rankings.
This man said.
When you rebrand, you always do good,
So you got the Cowboys with the losing record right now.
bro. Yes.
Okay, next week.
I don't know why. Commanders? That sounds like a dog team.
They are dog, but not that kind of dog.
Seahawks versus Cowboys.
Dub.
Who's
That's
on
an
the
easy dub. Nobody. Brandon's a Seahawks fan, so he's saying that the Cowboys are gonna lose that week. No, they ain't. Okay, next. That's a dub. Okay, next.
Next week, Eagles versus Cowboys.
In Dallas.
18-6.
Yep, another dub.
New York Knicks.
Next.
Miami Heat.
Next week, Cowboys versus Buffalo.
Ooh.
Buffaloes. I know the Buffaloes are a good
In
team.
Dallas.
Yeah, it's in Bill Stadium.
Okay, we lose that one.
Crazy.
Allen's a dog, bro. You have to watch him play.
I'm gonna watch all the games.
Which it does. That's week. What week is that? 13. Yeah. It's gonna be cold as crap over there. So I believe Buffalo will take that one.
Okay.
Week 14,
It's probably gonna be like 3 foot of snow in Buffalo.
Sure.
Who is it?
week 14, Cowboys versus Dolphins.
How many weeks y'all
Cowboys
got?
versus 18, I think. 16. Okay. Cowboys versus Dolphins in Dallas or Miami?
This whole 5-minute segment.
Ooh.
The Dolphins?
Yeah.
No, they're not. What's his name? Just went to the Dolphins. Quarterback.
Tua.
Yeah. Y'all lost.
And Hill still there?
Y'all lost. Y'all about to be 8-3 or
Nope.
3-8.
I'm gonna say we win that one. Dub.
Okay.
Next.
Crazy.
Week 15, Cowboys versus Lions.
We win that one.
Cowboys
Easy.
win. Cowboys win. Easy.
Okay.
That's a dub.
Okay, next.
Week 16, Cowboys versus Commanders.
Okay, that's the last game, right? Week 16?
Huh.
That's an easy dub. So I got the Cowboys losing 3 games the entire season.
Listen,
So 13-3 is my final prediction. What's yours? 8-7?
something like that. Well, I think it was like
8-8?
I think it was like
8, 9, and 7?
10. Listen, before I don't care about this whole segment. I really don't care about this whole segment. All I want to say is, Dark Person, when I meet you next week, I take back everything I just said for the past 6 minutes. You are a great player, and I believe you're going to win a Super Bowl this year.
Bro, you don't care about this segment. People would love this segment, I'm telling you.
I know they will.
On the
But
reels,
Dak
they're going to
Prescott, when
love
I
to
meet you-
hate. They're either
Dak
going to love it
Prescott,
or they're going to hate it.
When I meet you next week, none of what I said
People are going to talk so much crap because
None
people
of what I
hate
said
Cowboys.
matters.
Cowboys. People
You're going to
hate
win.
Cowboys.
Oh, sponsor me.
You,
Anyway,
you either love them and people are going to cheer on my record that I predicted 13-3,
No, I'm a Cowboys
or they're
fan.
just going to be in the comments saying, "Oh, you little." Blah, 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 blah."
I'll tell you how young I am. Or how old ago it was that I watched football. You know who I'm talking about.
Your brother's in football. You better start watching.
I watched college level. I'm gonna watch him when he gets to the NFL. Hopefully,
You better start watching.
bring out. I'm watching this year. But
Yep.
here's how last time I watched football. My favorite player was tell me his name. He was the long curly haired defensive
Palomano.
player on the Steelers.
Yes.
Palomalo. That's the only person I watched. Ever since then, I was like, "There's no defense, all offense. I don't like it." I'm a defensive guy.
Cowboys are all defense right now. They are.
Yeah.
100%.
Anyway, yeah.
There you go. That's our segment for the Dallas Cowboys record this season. It's going to be lit. I can't wait. We're going to probably have some vlogs going to the Cowboy Stadium.
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
going
gonna
to
be
be
fun.
so much
That's
fun.
gonna be really fun. It's
Oh
gonna be
my
really fun.
goodness.
Let's talk
I
about
think my brokerage is going to give me some VIP tickets.
Hold on. Don't jinx it now. And if they do, tell her your marketer is on the way. We're vlogging that whole trip.
I'm telling you, it's going to be nice. We're going to get a video of the AT&T Stadium. It's going to be sweet.
Oh yeah. So make sure y'all subscribe. and watch
Subscribe, like, follow, because
By
we
the
got
way-
some cool stuff coming.
that. By the way, we don't announce this often, but you guys should know our show, the Game Changers Network, is actually, if you guys are, on your daily commute or on the road driving around, it's actually on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iTunes, iHeart, all that stuff, Overcast.
Or if you don't
Radio
want to
FM.
see Fabrice's ugly face.
Okay.
Or my ugly face.
I
You ain't got to
am
see our ugly faces. You know what I'm saying? You
Anyway.
can just go straight to the podcast.
You guys can listen to it too. I put a lot of effort. We put a lot of effort on the front and the back end to make sure that it's available everywhere. So the Game Changers, and the point of the show, and we don't express this enough, the point of the show is to make sure that you guys can become the best versions of yourself. Whether it's by taking advice from us, like how we are, because we usually relate every story with advice, or it's just by taking, all of our crazy stories and realizing that we're just as crazy as y'all.
Yeah.
We're just in
We're
front
just
of
human.
the camera.
Yeah, we're human.
We're human,
you know?
dude. So
You go through the same lives. Yeah, everybody
you guys
goes.
aren't crazy. And so, there you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
But 4th of July is around the corner. What are you
It
doing,
is.
bro?
What am I doing 4th of July?
You try to have some, I was going to say glizzies, but that sounds kind of wild.
That is wild.
But you try to have some like barbecue?
On 4th of July? Always.
Yeah.
It's like a tradition. I make brisket
You
on
make
4th of
brisket?
July. Oh, yeah.
And you ain't invite a brother?
This is the first 4th of July that we were actually going to spend
I
together.
thought
bro.
we was cool, bro.
You're going to be in Houston
I am. But I'm going to have leftovers.
when I cook it, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing left over.
When you cook, you be eating that junk?
No, my family, bro. I try to get
Oh,
leftovers
so you're
for
the
my
one
house.
doing it for all the family members.
Yeah, I cook like 2 briskets and then I take them, chop it up, and I have one that's like half chopped and then I put slice, and then the other one I just put it all together as they make sandwiches and stuff throughout the day.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
but
dope.
usually by the end of that night, both are gone,
Okay.
completely gone. So
Do you think the value of 4th of July has still diminished? Or do you think it's still the same old American tradition?
for like being Independence Day, like people acknowledging it, or like just for fireworks.
He said I think it's diminished because everyone uses fireworks. I am not American, but usually it's like how Americans treat every holiday except for 9/11. It's diminished. But as soon as you bring up 9/11, it's like, my country, America. And it's like,
That's July 4th, bro.
yeah. But then we're like, what about Juneteenth? Oh, slavery, that was 400 years ago. You guys got a day, right? Cool. Or oh, Black History Month. Oh, that slavery, that was, Emmett Till's passed. You guys get February, the shortest month of the year.
Who?
That's just how they think about it. But then it's like 9/11.
Americans?
Yeah, Americans. But it's like 9/11.
Are you talking about
Fight for our country.
America's in Juneteenth
I'm just saying.
compared to 4th?
Yeah. I'm just saying. And I'm not even trying to relate it to June.
Hold up, because you're bringing up a sensitive topic.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what
Hold on, what are you about to say? Say it.
I'm saying I'm not even bringing up a race thing. I'm
Say it.
bringing up all the other.
I'm about to
traditions.
say a racing right now. Say what you're
Hold
gonna
on.
say.
I'm bringing up all the other holidays and stuff like that. I feel like everything outside of Independence Day, and because I do think the meaning of Independence Day has diminished. The only 2 true holidays that are actually still impactful, depending on where you are in America, still has to be 9/11 and Memorial Day.
Yeah.
For what they mean.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. The other ones are like, oh, excuse to be a day off, or like it's hard to find the people who truly celebrate those.
Yeah. I think every American truly celebrates 4th of July.
Yeah.
I think people just, what you said, just kind of diminished to be, instead of knowing what it's for, I think people end up just using it as a day off.
Right.
Or like firecrackers, fireworks, get drunk, barbecue,
Right.
or pool day or whatever.
So that's why I'm like, I'm not even American. I'm just looking at it outside from like my outside window. I'm like, because in Africa, like all of our holidays, we actually celebrate like our Independence Day or whatever it's called in Cameroon. Like you'll have parades and stuff, and then we'll have cookouts and stuff. But like it's truly met. Same thing with Christmas. In Africa, Christmas is actually celebrating the Lord's Day. In the U.S., it's like presents. So like I said, I just want. The thing is, in America has lost a lot of its values through. It's very sensitive. There's a fine line I'm threading here, but I feel like America has lost a lot of its values in terms of like traditions.
Yeah.
It's more about celebrations.
I think it's a personal or a family to family situation.
right situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's some families that celebrate 4th of July for what it is.
Yeah.
And Memorial Day and 9/11 and all that stuff too. But there's some it's like
You just got to educate.
Yeah.
It's just education and tradition. Because the same thing, and what I was about to tell you is like, I met, or Latinos, Mexican Americans, we don't even have a day.
Yes, y'all do.
What day?
Cinco de Mayo.
That you don't get that day off of work. It's not a national holiday. We don't get that day off of work.
Do y'all not?
We do not. Mexicans don't get a single day off. And
Blacks got Juneteenth
got
off before y'all did.
And then y'all got a Black History Month. We don't even got a Mexican month. Actually, 12 months
Well, I
of the
didn't
year
go
is
through
Mexican
400
month.
years of torture though.
Do what?
I didn't go to 100 years, a couple 400 years of torture though.
We did.
What y'all do?
They took the land from us. But
y'all-
before they brought slavery over, we were the slaves.
But y'all weren't enslaved.
We were killed.
We were enslaved. That's worse.
The
worse.
Mexicans and Mayans and the Indians and whoever was over here in the United States, the Texas and California, New Mexico, Florida, they came in, they just demolished.
Bro, let me tell you, you can't compare that to what happened to black folks at all.
Killing and
can't-
slavery?
Yeah, you can't compare that.
Mexicans are still being worked as
Bro, let
slaves
me
right
tell
now.
you, just off this fact alone, Mexico is attached to America. For slavery, they drove their boats all the way up to Africa, brought them back, and then said, nah, fam, you don't got rights. As a matter of fact, you are 3/5 of a human.
So I thought, and I could be wrong, I could be way wrong, but I thought they took slavery from Africa and they had it in Spain first.
No.
And then brought the slavery from Spain to the U.S.
There's maybe some parts like that are true, but no.
But they went straight from Spain to Africa, from Africa to voyage U.S.
They came and colonized the lands.
If I'm going to be completely honest, I have no idea.
Of course. When
Yeah.
when was America colonized? In like the 1700s.
Yeah, 17.
Right.
Yeah.
46 or something. I don't remember
Yeah.
by data. But then they stayed there, and then slavery happened in the 1800, 1900, late. So they were living here, and they were like, well, we need workers. And then they went and enslaved people and then converted them to Christianity or all the other religions that they have, stuff like that. So that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but-
You can't even compare that.
But Mexicans were here in 1700s whenever they came across to find this land.
No.
Yes.
Native Americans
Indian
were.
and Mexicans.
Yeah, Native Americans were.
Who?
Native Americans were.
And Mexicans, yes. They come from Mexico. Indians were in this whole Western division.
Take these off for the conversation right here.
Take it off. Take off them glasses.
American history. Okay.
Okay.
They came to the land of the Native Americans because
Yes.
they came on the East Coast.
Which is the majority of Texans are Native American and Mexican American.
Not Texas. They were on the East Coast. They came and colonized on the East Coast of the
Yes.
U.S.
And then started going where?
They migrated. So when they
Yes.
came over here,
Yes. They forced to migrate, yes.
right? Because once they came over in the 1700s,
And when
and
was-
then they came all the way over
From
here.
the
and then
east
you
to the
get-
west,
and then you
correct.
get Texas history, you know,
Right.
the Baleftejas and
Six
all that
Flags
stuff.
over Texas. You know that, right? The French took over, the
that.
Spaniards took
Yeah, all
over,
that,
the
all that.
American colony, Britain.
But that still has no.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it has
I mean,
not.
I get what you're saying because slavery. I mean, they did that,
Right.
but at the same time, Mexicans are. I don't know. I just feel some type of way because there's not a. I feel like in Texas or my area of Texas, in West Texas, Permian Basin, Texas, Mexicans are like the foundation of this place.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, 100%.
A lot of the infrastructure
100%.
in Permian Basin was built by Mexicans.
I agree.
The majority, a lot of it.
True, but America was built on black people.
True. New York and up there. And that's
No,
what
all of it.
the whole
All of it. All right. The whole what they call it north, because it was like a lawn, right? And then the north was pretty much free, like blacks could be regular citizens, but the south was the one. So that's why
I feel like a lot of
So I don't know if you, like the story of Emmett Till. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
the story of Emmett Till. He was a free black kid up north. He came down south to visit something,
And he got stuck
And
in.
then he whistled, and then or whistled. She admitted that he didn't whistle, but
Yeah.
yeah. So when he came over here, they did not interpret him as a slave.
that's crazy, bro.
That story is sad.
I love history. I love
Me
to
too.
know about stuff like that's happened. Because even here in Andrews, we had a white northwest and a black northeast.
Northeast.
Yeah.
You can still see it.
And it's colored. And not just black, but blacks and Mexicans. It wasn't. It was
can
a
still
white
see
thing
it.
and black colored. They call it colored, and Mexicans were considered colored.
Colored.
So we were in the same category as blacks.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this from my grandparents. My grandparents told me this. They said they used to go to school at Lincoln, which Lincoln's on the northeast side, which is the blacks, right?
Because it's Lincoln.
Yeah, that's the Lincoln. Yeah, and then the whites would come on the northwest side.
What's this one called?
Just the white northwest. That's literally what it's called. The actual subdivision here is called
Crazy.
the white northwest.
Yeah. That's why they changed Robert E. Lee High School to
Yeah.
Legacy.
And they change it, and I think that's a really good thing. I think that all that stuff is great. All of that to say, I want a damn Mexican national
I do
holiday.
too. Mexicans are not so.
And all we do that whole day,
Yeah.
drink some margaritas, eat some tacos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
From the industrial, so blacks built America from the industrial revolution or whatever, right? But Mexicans are building America now. Like Mexicans,
We've been doing it, bro.
right. Mexicans are building homes at an alarming rate. It's actually ridiculous how fast y'all do it.
And if you look at it just in
getting a
Texas.
kick from building homes. Like they're getting a kick of money. Like when you think about the profit margins Americans are getting from Mexicans building homes, it's actually kind of wild, yo, because they're paying
is
them
wild.
cheap.
It is.
However, I understand because Mexicans are willing to get cheap money because they're coming in from the South, like crossing the borders to get a better life for their family. So you're willing to do whatever. So they're willing to take it cheap. The thing is, you got to realize most of America, this is the crazy part, most of America or most of the world runs on human imperfections. And they just excel on that. For example, the number one industry that excels in human imperfections is makeup. America or the makeup industry has found a way to convince women that they aren't beautiful without makeup.
Right.
And because of that, like, bro,
Yep.
think about all the amount of mascara women buy per year.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I don't know how many times you buy mascara. It's like an every 3 month thing. I don't know, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I still want my national
Still about
Mexican
Mexican holiday?
holiday.
So what you want? You want Cinco de Mayo to be
Cinco de Mayo,
The day
if they
off?
just take the day off, yeah, I'm good with that.
I swear you can. Some
You
jobs
don't.
do.
Nobody does.
That's crazy.
It's not national. It's
They
just
they
it's just a known
they
thing.
just bring America is so wild. America is like, we'll get y'all Cinco de Mayo. You don't get the day off, but we'll bring chips and queso to work.
Right? Just that's what I'm talking about. You don't get the day off, but you can have some margarita, some
comedian,
Modelo, and
Modelo.
some tacos.
As a comedian, that's hilarious, yo.
That's
That's
hilarious, but it's not.
But it's
I want
messed
my national holiday.
That's all it is.
I want my national
All
holiday.
right, all right. Hey, we got Juneteenth, and we had that day off. Shoot, I wasn't working. I was working on Juneteenth, but I was working happily.
You know what else? You know what else is crazy too? In the past, so like how y'all had like Malcolm X, y'all had Martin Luther King. You know, there's not really, and I've kind of done research, not really a whole lot, but there's not really any Mexican influencers, like huge powerhouse. You know what I'm talking about? Like somebody that really made a huge difference.
There
that had
probably are. There probably are, but they aren't as
known.
Okay, so the American education system,
Right.
they probably aren't taught like that. For example, when you think about all the battles in Texas, they're in like like all the Mexican Revolution and stuff like that. All the icons you hear in the history books are white names.
Yeah.
Stephen F. Austin.
That's what I'm saying. Even the Battle of the Alamo, it was Mexico getting their butt kicked.
Right. Like I'm sure some Mexican was out there busting tail,
Yeah.
you know, kicking
No,
ass.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like the actual influence of, because like everybody knows Martin Luther King. Majority of people know Malcolm X. Majority of people know Rosa Parks. Like, you know what I mean? There's not really, that I know of, a Mexican influencer that huge. Does that make sense?
There is, what's his name? Narcos,
From where?
Colombia.
That speaks for a U.S.? Like a U.S.
Well,
citizen?
he doesn't speak for U.S., but there isn't in that regards. But the only other Spanish influencer with that
in
much,
the U.S., in the United States.
No, I don't think there's any.
I don't think there is.
The closest one's
nuts.
probably Shakira.
Somebody come save this. Somebody come get this man. Somebody come get this man.
Bro, when Shakira came in to see
Isn't she
yo,
Colombian?
yeah, she is crazy. Shakira has a big name here. But no, there wasn't any impactful men that are Mexican like that. And tell us if we're wrong, because yo no sabes, yo no sé, pero
and that's my culture. I don't even honestly. I don't even know. That's my culture. That's my people. I don't know. But if there is, shoot, put them down in the comments, man. I want to know. I want to learn some history with these guys. And if you're gonna clip that, don't just clip that part. Put that part with this
too.
part. Yeah, because I want to know. I want to know the history of Latino culture. I've searched it, but I have not yet found somebody that impactful to where it's like they made a huge movement. And the great thing about that is, if it hasn't happened yet, there's a possibility for that to happen in the future. For us.
It's not a figure, but it's an event.
which one? What's the event?
Cinco de Mayo is like an event where they held their position.
He said.
Yeah, it's an event, but it's not a national holiday.
Okay.
But yeah, the beautiful thing about it is that there might not be an influencer in the past, but there could be a huge influencer in the present and in the future.
But
for the
the thing
Mexican
is
community.
that word influencer has shifted so much. So I don't know what kind of Spanish influencer y'all will have in that regards.
Well, I really hope that they're for the Mexican community. That's a positive influence.
The
And
only one is Pablo Escobar. That's like the
that's
only
how
one
are
that
you
y'all
gonna
preach.
say that's a good influencer? That man's in prison for narcotics.
He's a bro. You saw what he did for families, yo. I don't care if it was narcotics or if it was
The mafia.
or driving trailers or delivering poop.
The mafia.
I don't care.
That would be like me telling who I know that Africa's got some really bad gangs. That would be like me saying the biggest king or the drug lord in Africa would be y'all's influence.
Right.
It's
but here's
not.
the difference. Here's the difference.
Yeah.
Our government's so corrupted. So Pablo Escobar, the government was so corrupted that Pablo Escobar went and grabbed money from the government and fed it to other families by selling narcotics, right? And narcotics would be sold to like people, like basically he'd feed families. That's like there's a trade-off there.
You could put good intentions on any bad thing that you do. You could say I did that because I was trying to. I cheated on my wife because I did not want to.
Now you
I
pushing
did this because
boundaries. Now you're pushing the boundaries.
that's what you
Let me
kill
tell-
people. You kill people and you
Kill
sell
is wild,
narcotics.
Joe.
What?
Oh, excuse me. First sneeze on the Game Changers. Okay.
Okay.
Here's my
Yes,
thing.
a drug lord, a mafia lord. There's no way that murder did not happen with mafia.
It did.
It did.
And of course,
Guaranteed.
He did it, and I get
so you're
you.
trying to say like, he fed all these families. So what about these 2,000 people we killed? That's part of it for him to feed these people.
But here's the
it's
thing.
not okay.
You can say the same thing about the U.S. government.
No, bro, don't even get me started.
You can say the same thing about anybody.
Epstein.
Hey, nah, hold on.
Hold up. Let's go into conspiracies real quick.
Let's-
Hey,
okay,
hold up,
fine,
because I want to talk about this dang submarine before we get into politics on Mexican. Hey, Besky Mafia, that ain't me. I'm just saying, I ain't about that life. But anyway,
neither.
The submarine,
5 rich people,
billionaires, not just rich, ultra rich,
ultra rich,
super
go
wealthy,
down the
super,
submarine, and then it implodes.
and it implodes. So, bro, all over TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything you go to, there's like condolences. There's like people that are like making fun of it. Some of it's kind of funny. It's like, and it really, I mean, why? I would never do that. I would never put my life in jeopardy like that. But people do stuff like that. People skydive.
You say people. There's a certain color of people you never see in these activities. There's a certain type of people.
I'm just saying, people
I'm just
skydive all the
saying.
time.
That's
People
not something we
bungee
do.
jump all the time. People high cliff jump all the time. Like they swim with sharks. Like people do crazy stuff all
Yeah,
the
but
time.
not a certain color of people. That's not our activities.
Brown either.
We don't do that, bro. Talking about I'm going in the ocean. What for? It's gonna mess up my hair.
But anyway, it's so
What?
crazy because like you get in these. Do you get in rabbit holes or do you just kind of like take
Yeah,
it for
we
what
can-
it is and then just swipe it?
Rabbit holes. Talk.
Bro, I got into the rabbit hole with that submarine. So they were saying that the billionaires that were in the submarine, there's like this UFO thing that the CIA just put out like a couple weeks ago or months ago or whatever. They were saying that 3 of the passengers had been huge donors to the UFO community, whatever, and that they were on to something that was going on with the CIA, and they were, investigated, blah, 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 and were forced to get on this thing. Yeah. 3 of the 5. Yeah. And then the other thing I was watching was that one of the billionaire's kids, the day it imploded, instead of being worried and sad, he went to like some Blink 182 concert. Like if my dad was missing on a submarine and I'm tripping and I ain't going out nowhere. I'm sad. I'm like,
but you also don't have $5 billion written in your will.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
What I'm saying,
Conspiracy busted.
You also don't have
blown.
$5 billion written in your will, bro.
What if he didn't?
Then he'd be tripping. He would not be at Blink. He'd be blinking because his pops is missing. He would not be at a Blink concert.
What if he don't know that if it's in the will for him to get all that?
It don't matter. It probably, bro, if I got $5 billion, I'm telling my kids right now, you getting, well, actually, Shaq ain't getting his kids no money. But I get you, like, they're probably his dad's probably, I don't know if you've been around, like, I've had the blessing to be around, like, ultra rich people. They talk about these conversations to their kids.
Oh, okay.
Like, early on. I have my uncle, he's not like ultra rich or anything, but he's financially literate. Oh, I'm getting a cramp. But
You're getting a
getting a cramp, yeah.
This
Had to
man's
stretch it
old.
out.
This man's old.
But he tells all, like, and their kids, his kids are like, what, 13, 18, 13, 11, and like 6, 5.
Yeah.
And they all like already started investing in like their own Roth IRAs, insurance, and all that stuff. So
I know people that do that with their kids when their kids are 1 year old.
You know what I'm saying?
Born.
and they're
as soon as they're born.
they're educating them about it, like all that stuff. So that's how the billionaires think. So I'm not surprised. Like when
We're
money's
just happy.
yeah, when money's involved,
Yeah.
you should always expect the most bizarrest of behaviors.
Yeah.
People think Elon's very weird. He's not. He's just acting the way his money changes, the way money reacts. So yeah, I'm not surprised that kid does that. However, you know, in my case right now, I'd be tripping if my dad went missing like that. So
Yeah. Well, your dad's the one that, even if that money was left to you, even if that was the case, you still have to live without your dad.
yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. It catches up to you.
Yeah.
It'll probably catch up to him.
Maybe. It'd
Not
be
maybe,
like-
it will.
Yeah, it'd be like, well, instead of, there's really nothing you can do with a missing submarine, but like the conspiracies around that whole Ocean Gate thing is just nuts.
Ocean Gates.
And they rode that submarine with a freaking PlayStation controller.
Isn't that wild? So here's my thing
Logitech.
with this. Here's my Logitech. So here's my thing with this. I'm a science guy, right?
Right.
So when they talk about implosions, when it said imploded, I already knew what it meant.
Yep.
However, it's just hard to fathom an implosion at that depth. Because, you know, once you get down there, you're getting hit by like
12,000 feet deep. I
Yeah.
guarantee that was like 6,000 tons of pressure.
like metrics of tons. Like,
Yes.
this is a lot of pressure on you in a small gap of air. I mean, you talk about, have you ever seen the autopsy of a lung once they recover a body? So there's a story of this guy who went in a submarine. Not a submarine. He was like in a boat, but like it drowned, it flooded. And everyone died except for him. And he survived, and he lasted in this little pocket of air in complete darkness for like 7 days.
Oh, I heard about that.
You heard about
Yep.
that? Right. So they said that whenever they came to grab him, he was so low that he couldn't just be like swim up to shore. Because when he go up and grab air, his lungs will not be able to handle that.
Yeah, it'll
So
collapse.
he had to swim up a couple thousand feet and then stay there for like a couple minutes.
Yep.
And then same thing, repeat the process until he was able to reach the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so now when you think about like the distance from that depth to where the submarine was, it's wild. I was watching an actual scientific explanation about how they died.
Yep.
They were saying that the thing imploded so fast
Yeah.
that their brain wasn't even
It couldn't even milliseconds.
milliseconds. Like,
Yep.
that's the part that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Because you know how fast that is and like
Instant.
instant. I think that's, and you can judge whatever if you want. I think that's probably one of the nicer ways to pass away, when you don't realize you're gone. However, passing away is still just as heartbreaking.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I agree.
that's my thoughts on it.
Thoughts of Fabrice.
Thoughts of Fab.
Thoughts of Fab. That's what I'm talking about. So, finish this off because you cut me off earlier about this testosterone thing. I really, I'm so. I want to know what the internet has to say about this situation because I know that there's men out there that suffer.
I agree
From this, and I think it's a bigger deal than what the public puts out. A lot of people don't even care to, check testosterone. They just go about their lives and just do their things. But like guys that actually care about health, I want to know about that from you guys. Like, what would you recommend doing if your testosterone was at 338
Or testosterone was low.
or low T? If you got low T, what's your choice? What would you say?
I want to hear from all kinds of people. I want to hear from, if you guys are Andrew Tate fans, I want to hear your thoughts. If you guys are heterosexual, homosexual, is it homosexual?
I have no idea.
What's gay people? Homosexual? Homo, yeah. If you guys are homosexual, I want to hear your thoughts. If you guys are somewhere in between, that alpha or zeta, simps, whatever, I want to hear all your thoughts and see what y'all think, because it's always good to kind of get all parts of the aspect.
Absolutely.
So.
And if you're wondering, I'm not trying to go lower. I'm trying to go higher. I'm trying to stay average. I'm trying to get up there, and you know what I'm talking about. Like, have that. What is the word I'm trying to find? The mojo. That's what I'm talking. That's the word I'm trying to find. I'm trying to get that mojo.
You trying to be like Rick Ross.
Huh?
My money on another level. In the streets, they say, I'm not going to copyright it. But yes, I do think it's important to have testosterone. I'm going to go get my blood work tested tomorrow.
You do.
Right
You
away.
need to.
I want to know. I think
Yep.
I'm going to be low on a certain vitamin. That's what I think.
I know what vitamin it is.
What?
D.
No, I got that. Trust that. I got that. Trust.
No, seriously, D.
No, I'll be in the
The
sun.
majority of Americans are low on vitamin D
Yeah, but I ain't American.
and vitamin C.
Yeah, but I ain't American.
Huh?
I ain't American.
You've been here enough.
Nope.
You've been here since
I do
2009.
not affiliate.
12, 13 years.
13.
Yeah.
I do not affiliate.
The majority of Americans are stay inside too much.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I'm pretty much always outside, but I think it'll probably be a vitamin, or it'll be some sort of like a calcium, maybe.
It's iron.
It'll be.
It's an
No,
iron
I got
deficiency.
iron. No, I got iron. Mine will be calcium.
Okay.
My bones.
If you're you say you drink milk every day.
Yeah, it can't be calcium. I think I'm straight then. What's up?
He's like everything's.
I ain't got that
fine.
me pussy. Nigga. Anyway, that's the theme of the show. And before we head off, we just want y'all to know that if you're part of the older generation or the newer generation, you guys should know that you too can
become a game changer. Until the next time, guys.
Peace.
Take it easy.
Yeah.